Let me tell you a story about two neighbors, Tom, who had more money than he knew what to do with, and Mike, who barely made ends meet but had a heart of gold. Tom lived in a massive mansion surrounded by high walls and security cameras. He'd spend his days counting his money and thinking of ways to get even richer. Mike, on the other hand, lived in a modest house next door, always ready to help anyone in need, despite having so little himself. One stormy night, Tom heard desperate knocking at his door. Outside stood a group of travelers, a family with young children, completely drenched and exhausted. They'd had a car break down and needed shelter for the night. Tom slammed the door in their faces, muttering about trespassers and liability issues. The family then knocked on Mike's door. Without hesitation, he welcomed them in, shared his simple dinner, and gave them his only spare blankets. What Tom didn't know was that these weren't ordinary travelers. They were actually undercover journalists doing a social experiment. The next morning, the story of the two neighbors went viral. Mike's kindness touched millions of hearts, while Tom's cruelty earned him public shame. But that wasn't even the worst part for Tom. It turned out that one of those travelers was the daughter of his biggest business partner, who was so disgusted by Tom's behavior that he pulled out of all their deals. Within months, Tom's empire began crumbling. His reputation was ruined, his business partners abandoned him, and his wealth started slipping away. Meanwhile, Mike's story inspired so many people that a community fund was set up in his name, helping other kind-hearted folks in need. The moral? Karma has a funny way of working things out. Tom learned the hard way that all the money in the world can't buy you a good heart, and Mike proved that true wealth isn't measured by what's in your bank account, but by what's in your heart. If you enjoyed this story about karma and kindness, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more meaningful tales that'll make you think twice about what really matters in life.